there.
Okay, everybody, I promised you a review of this U.S. military Arctic canteen, and it's pretty darn cold out here today, but I'm going to try to get this review in before I freeze my fingers off.
Dad,
What?
what are you doing? It is 70 degrees outside and you're wearing a parka.
Okay, everybody, he busted me. That's the problem with having an honest cameraman. I meant to do this review back when I got back from Maine, when we actually had snow on the ground. Believe it or not, we actually had snow on the ground about a week ago. And this is the N3B parka I wore when I was up in Maine, but obviously I don't need it today. So, do a quick review of the USGI Arctic Military Canteen. This canteen is what I had and what I used for all my water supplies when I was up in Maine. When I ordered it from an online eBay seller, and I think it was somewhere in the neighborhood of $15 delivered. It's got an aluminum outer skin on it, and it's got a stainless steel liner on the inside. It doesn't have a screw on top. It's actually got a top that you push through so that doesn't freeze in place. Holds about a quart of water. And I do have to say, in the morning up in Maine, it was probably around 5 below zero at night. And I was the only person in camp that did not have frozen water. So this canteen kept my water from freezing all night long. In the neck of the bottle here, this is a removable rubber piece so you don't freeze your lips when you're drinking out of the canteen. Push that down in place. And it does a really nice job. I was real pleased with it. It takes a little bit longer to drink out of because the opening isn't quite as big. But like I said, it did what I wanted it to. It didn't freeze. And when you order the canteen, what you normally will get it with it is a stainless steel cup with this C-shaped, or with this handle that fits like this. And one thing I would recommend is if you're melting snow or you're boiling water, don't do it in here, because all of these soldered joints, if you overheat the canteen, you can melt the soldered joints, and it reduces this thing to junk. So if you're going to melt snow or you're going to boil water, you want to do it in this cup. When I was up in Maine, that's exactly what I did. I'd melt the snow in this cup, then I'd pour it off into the canteen so that I had water to drink. Even when it's cold out, you got to make sure that you drink enough water, because believe it or not, you dehydrate in cold weather almost as fast as you do in warm weather. Now, there were two different cases that I found online that were available for this canteen. This canteen fits into a canvas cover. One of the things that's nice about this canvas cover is that when you put everything together, everything fits real nicely into it. It goes in real easily because this is split way down to the bottom. And then once you get that in, then you just snap the collar up. It's a little bit snug because it's a brand new canteen cover. But once you snap the collar in place, the canteen does go in and out relatively easily. Same thing here. Just snap this in place. And this canteen, on the back of it, it has the Alice clips, so you can clip it onto a belt. This is an uninsulated cover. When I originally bought it from eBay, what they had was they had an insulated cover. Same thing, it had the Alice clips on the back of it, so you can put it onto a web belt. Matter of fact, this is how I carried it when I was up in Maine. I had my canteen pouch on one side, I had a little cover for when I was boiling water in the cup. But then what I do is, canteen goes in here with the cup on the bottom, and then this little piece of aluminum foil goes in back. And then what I would do is this snaps in front here, and then this goes over the top, so it completely encloses the canteen, and it does keep it warmer, provides some insulation, which this canvas one does not. And then when I had it with me, I just had the belt on, and I had the canteen pouch on one hip, and then I had a pouch with some emergency supplies on the other side. I had my compass, an emergency blanket, some matches, and then a couple of military fire starters. These were really handy. There's a trioxane, and it made a really nice quick fire if I needed it. So basically in my pouch here I had my emergency stuff. Here I had my water, and it worked really effectively when I was walking up in the woods. It wasn't bulky, and I had everything that I needed with me. So that is, oh, one last thing I did want to mention was a lot of you guys ask about how much things weigh. Either one of these covers probably weighs about 6.5 ounces. You can see on this one, what I did with the Alice clips was I made a paracord shoulder strap that I can carry it on. And I'll show you in another video how to make one of these straps. They're very handy to have, and you've always got extra paracord with you. So I'll show that to you in another video. But either one of these cases weighs probably around 6.5 ounces. This cover weighs almost nothing. The canteen itself weighs about 20.8 ounces, 21 ounces right in there empty. And it holds a quart of water, and then the cup itself weighs about 7.25 ounces. So for less than 2 pounds, you've got the canteen, the cup, and a case, either insulated or uninsulated, whichever you prefer, to keep water from freezing when you're in very cold temperatures. So that is my real quick review of the U.S. Arctic canteen set. It's a good product. I've had good luck with it. It did what it was supposed to do up in Maine, up to temperatures that were 5 below zero. I never had a frozen canteen come morning, and so that's really what I was looking for out of it. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please favorite my video, like it, and subscribe to my channel. I would always appreciate that. Tell your friends about the channel, and as always, be safe, have fun, and hey, take your kids camping. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for your time.